All right, so let's go back to the changes and commit them. First, we have the insecure package, which will allow us to write from all the clients. And as you can tell here, it is good for prototyping, not so much for actual applications and production apps. We'll address the auto-publish next, but let's continue through the versions file, which is also automatically updated whenever we remove or add a new package or update it. Next, we have the temp component where we are testing all our things. Let me make some room here, where we basically added this form. And what it does is it will have a couple inputs, 1 and 2, with their Vue models attached to a single object, but on a different property, each one, so namely price and name. Next, we have the method for submission of this form will be save new item, which is a Vue method, and let's explore that next. So we brought in Meteor in order to do the Meteor call, because by removing the insecure package, we now need to make use of methods, Meteor methods. Okay, so here's the item that we're referencing on the Vue model with the properties name and price. This is an initialization of that object. And we also have the save new item method, which is going to be called every time we submit that form. Let me do this here. And so now we know that there's a create item method, Meteor method, that will take in whatever object we pass in as kind of like the payload. In this case, it's going to be the data property for this Vue instance, that item that has a name and a price. And we have a callback for whenever that method is executed. In this case, we are trying to see if we have an error or bringing in the result that we returned from that method. And that's it for this file. Finally, we have the items within the imports API folder. And this is where we set up our collection, but we are also now setting up a method. You can add as many methods as you need under this object. And in this particular case, we have create item. This is the method we're calling from the Vue method. So the Vue method will call the Meteor method. And it takes an item. That will be the second parameter we were talking about. And it returns something. In this case, it returns the result of inserting an item, which is the same one as here, into the database. All right. So far, so good. Awesome.